As we saw in the previous chapter, Garp fought Aokiji and was sadly stabbed by Shiryu of the Rain. At the end of the chapter, we saw Pizarro's giant hand poised to crush the entire Navy ship, with Koby appearing the most afraid. This chapter begins with a flashback to the past, where Garp is teaching his students a lesson by presenting a scenario. A Navy officer has a ship that can only hold 2 people, an old man and a baby. He asks, what should the Navy officer do? Koby replies that he would leave the boat and let both the old man and the baby live. Garp throws a marker at Koby and says that's the wrong decision. He explains that the officer should abandon the old man and take the baby, as the officer and the baby have more potential to secure the future. During this, a Navy woman reprimands Garp, telling him not to give such lectures because all lives are equal. However, Garp insists on the limitless potential of youth. Meanwhile, Aokiji is seen in the background, tense. The scene shifts to a few weeks ago in Amazon Lily, where we see that Blackbeard has captured the Navy soldiers and is holding them hostage. Koby confronts Blackbeard and offers, if I take their place, would you be willing to release this battleship and all 800 Marines you've captured? Following this, Koby is captured but manages to secure the release of all the Marines, who greatly admire him. Returning to the present, all the Marines are terrified as the giant hand threatens to crush the Navy ship, and their cannons can't even scratch it. Captain Tashigi orders everyone to abandon the ship and evacuate. Meanwhile, on the island, Garp is lying on the ground, exhausted. We previously saw him fighting Aokiji and Shiryu on equal footing, and now he is visibly tired. All around, Marines are engaged in battle, and Koby is particularly tense about the civilians, fearing for their lives as the Marines call for Garp's orders. Smiling reassuringly, Garp tells them not to worry and instructs the heroic trio to get ready, promising to create an opening for them. Then, he gives specific orders. Captain Koby, you are going to target that island monster's hand and smash it to bits. Rear Admiral Prince Groose, your job is to protect the ship from the falling debris, and Helmeppo will ensure that no one interferes. As Garp completes his orders, all 3 of them leave to fulfill their assigned roles. The pirates notice Koby's movement, but they are skeptical, commenting that without Garp, the Marines can't accomplish much. Prince Groose, concerned, asks Koby how he plans to destroy the gigantic hand without using explosives. Koby, determined, replies that he won't use explosives, but will have to devise another strategy. Prince Groose is shocked, wondering how Koby will manage to destroy such a massive obstacle. Meanwhile, some pirates attempt to interfere, but Helmeppo performs his duties flawlessly, defending the group and slicing through the incoming attacks. Garp stands once more, surrounded by pirates, as Aokiji enters and questions where Garp thinks he's going with his wounds. Garp, the hero of the Marines, just laughs it off, calling it merely a scratch. Aokiji admits he was worried for nothing, but in the next moment, Garp dashes away at full speed, catching Aokiji off guard and slamming him into the ground, shocking all the surrounding pirates. Without stopping, Garp rushes toward the giant stone face and, with his immense strength, leaps into the air and launches his attack, Galaxy Divide, shattering the left side of the stone face and creating the opening he had mentioned. Garp truly demonstrates the spirit of a menace, first with Galaxy Impact, then Blue Hollow, standing toe-to-toe with Aokiji, and even after being stabbed by Shiryu, he doesn't falter and launches this fierce attack, proving he is indeed a rival of Roger. Garp then shouts to Koby to live up to his expectations, and upon hearing these words, Koby speeds towards the stone hand face. Pizarro, now enraged, scoffs at Garp, questioning if the old man really thinks he can stop him, and challenges them to try and stop his hand. The scene then shifts to a past conversation where Garp asks Helmeppo why Koby always looks beaten up, with his arms always injured. Helmeppo reveals that Koby insisted he not say anything to Garp, but confesses that Koby is trying incredibly hard. In a flashback, Koby mentions that to surpass other candidates, he has to exert 200 times more effort and continuously train. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to protect anyone or deserve to be called a great Marine. Stunned, Garp realizes that Koby has been secretly working far beyond the original training regimen. Helmeppo adds that Koby never misses a day, spending entire nights pounding a battle bag until his fists start to bleed. Koby leaps into the air and stands before Pizarro, who laughs maniacally, dismissing Koby as an insignificant ant. Tension grips everyone as they worry for Koby's safety. Pizarro continues to taunt, proclaiming that soon everyone will perish. Despite this, Garp holds high hopes for Koby. With a firm grip, Koby readies his fist and, fueled by strong determination, unleashes his attack. Honesty impact. The force of his strike splits Pizarro's gigantic hand into two pieces. All the pirates are stunned, and Pizarro staggers back, blood spilling from his mouth. Captain Tassin and others are also shocked as all the Marines cheer for Koby. Garp laughs, proud of Koby's hard work, but as the debris begins to fall, Prince Groose uses his clay abilities to create a spiderweb structure that catches all the pieces, safeguarding the ship and fulfilling Garp's final order. Exhausted from his effort, Koby collapses, but Helmeppo catches him, praising him for destroying what was equivalent to a mountain. The Marines continue to cheer, celebrating their victory. Then Garp issues his last commands. This is Garp. The mission to rescue Koby was a success. All troops withdraw from Pirate Island immediately. I'll figure something out in situations like this. Your safety is always the top priority. You finally got it right. Our success will prove to be a serious blow to pirates everywhere, so keep moving forward and never forget that you are all the future of the Marines. As this unfolds, we see Garp lying on the ground, surrounded by Blackbeard's pirates. To everyone's shock, he's been stabbed by Aokiji's sword. The scene is heartrending, with a solemn look on Aokiji's face, who seems unhappy with the turn of events. As Garp begins to freeze, he laughs maniacally. The narrator states, in the following day's paper, the legendary hero, Vice Admiral Garp, would be declared missing in action in Pirate Island after the successful rescue of the young hero Captain Koby. However, another story would also capture the world's attention. The Egghead incident where Emperor Straw Hat Luffy would face a siege on the island of the future.